Baby, come sample your baby. Baby, come roll with your baby. Love when you call me your daddy. Come here anytime, girl, I'm ready. Hold me down, hold me down. Can't you see how we run up the town? Baby, anytime you're not around, I'll be down. So baby, fling up me tinde. Mwamba, tema ubeba na me woo. Order you way. Wa dream kwa bekumi yo. Mahumi mutofi. Men to makumasa. Beka mi unshio. Me wanna kiss you. Order you way. I'm gonna give you what you want. Baby, please don't front it. I'm gonna give you what you want.
Alright, so special good evening to you. We're back again on your screens. You're watching live somewhere on my TV. I'm Offei Isaac, coming from your blackness. And today, I'm going to chat, or I'm going to have a talk with another Offei. So this one is Offei featuring Offei. Yes, this one is not Offei featuring Pato Rankin or Blackstone, but it's Offei featuring Offei. So he's here. And I don't know if he's new or he's not new in the industry, but when I get closer to him, we're going to talk, we're going to delve into his music career and know who really Offei is and how come. I'm interested in how come he got Pato Rankin and Blackstone in his music. So without wasting much time, I'll get closer to Offei. But before I get closer to Offei, I would like you to do 3 things for me: subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe, like, and share to the channel you're watching. So Offei, you're welcome to Sabarama TV.
Big man Offei, thank you so much for having me.
So who's calling who Offei right now?
We are calling you the chat with your twin brother, so I'm going.
So this one is Offei featuring Offei, right?
Yeah,
so shall we, what song are we doing? What song are we doing?
We title they won't make we have it.
We'll do Befim and Reflex 2.
Oh, Reflex 2. Hey, then the song.
I'll be back. When it comes to singing, I'm very good at singing, so you should feature me in one of your songs.
Oh, nice,
so this one is Offei Square or O Square. Let's do that way.
Okay,
I think that will be better.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that is by the way. First, someone who asks who is Offei.
Okay, Offei is a singer-songwriter from Ghana. He's also a medical laboratory scientist and entertainer, like in general, basically.
Medical laboratory scientist.
Yeah.
Medical laboratory scientist.
Yeah.
So why music?
Music is the passion. Music has always been the passion. I mean, right from infancy, I knew I wanted to entertain, but I didn't know how. So music came to me. Like music just found me. So basically, I had to try and pay attention to my first love, that's music. So I put aside my certificate and my license for a while just to concentrate on the music. For a while, it's temporary.
For a while.
Yeah.
So you go back.
I may.
You may go back.
I may.
So since you know music, it's your first love. Why did you let your mom spend that huge amount of money for you to go for a school that you should be a laboratory specialist? Yeah, and you came back to do music.
Well, we are living in a society where like your parents like really have a very serious, strong influence on whatever you do, right from infancy. And everybody's watching you, and they're like, like your books, your whatever, you're smart, so you need to go to school. So that was my case. Like I had to go to school, not to please my parents, but I also wanted to go to school because I'm also the curious type. Okay. So I wanted to really know like more about how the human body works and all of that. So I chose the right profession. I feel I chose the right profession, and I went into it, came out successfully, and I felt like now my next challenge is the music.
Like someone who asks, when did you start? You record, like when did you record your first song?
My first song was recorded in 2016. Let It Go. It was a heartbreak song, basically. So
you go breaking me.
So yeah, that was the time I recorded my first song. But I'd always been in the studio. My first time appearing in the studio was like Form 1 SHS. But I never had a chance to record because there are a lot of big guys in the studio at that time. So we were still learning, and then I finally mastered courage to record. That was 2016 when the girl broke my heart, and like he just gave me vim where I just record one song called Let It Go, and it did quite well. It did quite
So we should say the broken heart helped you.
Oh, help me a lot. I know a lot of artists also have that same story. I don't know why it happens like that to us, but music is emotions, and at times somebody needs to go like strike some nerve over there for you to actually see that no, you can do this and you can like come out with something. So that was what happened to me. I thank the girl that broke my heart. Thank you so much. Yeah, you helped.
So how many songs do you have?
Right now I think I have 9 songs out, like active songs that are out here. 9 songs.
9 songs. For me, I know of Befemano with Pato Rankin.
You see, so that brings me to why I had to quit my job to concentrate on the music, because we were releasing songs back then, but we weren't really putting in the efforts because I had divided attention. You're working on human beings and you need to also have time for them. So I've never been that person that would like just be complacent, or I always go hard in everything that I do. So when I was in the hospital, I was giving my all. So I could go to the studio, record a song, but we bring it out. I can't go for interviews like this. I can't promote it the way I was supposed to. So yeah, that's why I think people don't know like I have other songs. Yeah, but right now that I gave time to it and like my team and everybody, we are always brainstorming and coming out with new ideas and also making a move to places. I think right now people are getting to know that.
Okay, so let's talk about Befemano. I'm really interested in that story because looking at someone like Offei, we didn't know, like me for instance, I didn't know much about Offei. All of a sudden, know Pum Offei Fichi Pato Rankin. How come? What happened?
So I always say that is God, because I went to South Africa to go shoot a video. And like yeah, I went to South Africa to shoot a video, and from there we recorded Lala 4. And 3 of the songs were very serious songs. I really wanted to push those songs, bring those songs out. But I think the last song that was like we were just playing in the studio. Me and CT, like the producer CT, we were in the studio and we were just reminiscing when we were kids. Those days, like the songs we used to listen to, and that song Femanu came up. So when it came up, we didn't know who did it. So that really tickled my fancy, because I was like, yo, this song was a very good song. I really loved it. I was very young that time, but I still know how to sing word for word. And I don't know the people that did it. So I started asking friends. Some people were like it was Dead Buddy. People were like it was Achame Kwame. But it wasn't them. It was Blackstone. And I was like, hey, Blackstone. So when we were kids, there were artists called Blackstone. Wow. So like because of how amazed and shocked we were, CT started playing something. Like we were listening to the original song, and CT started playing something on the keyboard. And I was like, oh, CT, let's remake this song. So we remade it and we just left it in the studio. It wasn't something that we really wanted to release. And then I think fast forward 2 months after me, I was in Ghana, and CT went to see Pato. Pato went to South Africa, so he went to see Pato Rankin in his hotel, and he normally plays beats for Pato Rankin. So he was playing some beats for him, and he mistakenly went to play the song for Pato. Pato heard it, and Pato was like, "No, this boy, I won't bless him."
That's why I said Dromo.
You see, so God just made him bless me, and he's been like a father figure since. So that was how it happened.
Let's talk about Blackstone. It's been a while. I like Blackstone is someone. Even if you ask me the location of Blackstone, I don't even know because they've left the system.
Yeah.
How come you got in touch with Blackstone?
So,
And what was how did he feel when he heard the song?
So the thing was, we realized when Pato gave us the verse, we realized no, now things have become serious. I need to look for the owners of the song, because if we should release it, we'll have a whole like legal problems with them. So we started moving around. It was very difficult. A lot of people didn't know their whereabouts, but some people would tell you, oh, one is in the US, one is at Tamale, so you need to find the one at Tamale. And we still didn't have their numbers, because the people that were even telling us their whereabouts didn't have their numbers. So a friend of ours called K, he went on the online surfing and like searching, and then we saw an article on them, and there was a number under there. So we took that number, we called, and luckily it was Blackstone, the singer of the group. They are two brothers. Yeah. So I spoke to him. I told him I'd remade their song and I wanted his blessing. At first he didn't like the idea, but then he said I should send him the song, so he listened. So I sent him without Patorankin's verse. He listened to it and was like, wow, it's amazing. This is like the perfect remake of the song. He just wants to give us his blessing. Like, we should just go with it. And he prays it to be like a big song in Ghana, just like the classic one, the old one. And then we thought it was that, oh, then we should have him on the song because he's still there. He's actively doing music too in the northern region and he's doing quite well. So he gave us a verse and we realized, yo, Kochek one actually. He just gave us like a sick verse and we loved it. So that was how come the whole thing.
Were you thinking when he said he wanted to be on the, or when he said you wanted him on the song, were you thinking after Lala?
Oh, for sure. No, Lenke table. I thought, I thought he was going to like destroy the, and he himself, like, you see, he wasn't also helping. He was like, Charlie, say like I grew, so I just want to do something small. Yeah, he shada. He the mind games he played plus we, because he was like, oh, say, oh, like I be old man, I know shada no. So if I do any mistake, just let me know. And he sent the verse and I listened like halfway into the verse. I was like, I sent it to CT. I was like, bro, I'm amazed. He listened and he also sent fire. So Patorankin listened and was like, yo, and that was it.
Baby girl, my baby girl, baby I'm thirsty, give me water. I've been out. You know I love you, I'll be the man. Baby girl, my baby girl, baby I'm thirsty, give me water. I said, oh, me have a female.
What up, my beautiful people? It's your boy Offei, and you're watching Showbiz on Samarama TV every Wednesday, 5 p.m. Charlie, keep it locked. Subscribe, like, and share.
You're still watching Samarama TV, and I'm here with Offei. So, like I said earlier, can you subscribe, share, and like to the videos you're watching on Samarama TV? We've got more things coming your way. Politics very soon. Don't worry, we are in election year. So I'm still talking to Offei. So Offei, I was asking if you think he can penetrate through the industry.
Yeah. I can penetrate through the industry. I believe I have a unique voice. I have a unique style. I have a unique sound. And penetrating this industry, I can penetrate this industry.
Are you part of musical?
Am I part of musical? Yes. Okay, so officially I'm not part of musical. Why? But It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot to it. The thing is, I planned on registering, I think, last year, but a few things came up, so I wasn't able to register. I will register, but as it stands, I'm not part of musical.
But you will register.
Yeah, I will.
I hope so. Let's talk about. Do you have any projects?
Yeah. I have a new project coming out, an EP coming out soon. I'll put the name and the flyer out very soon. Because right after releasing my song Femano, that was in February. I've not released anything yet. Yeah, so I feel like I've starved my fans for a while now. So I want to just give them a body of work, like some strong 5 songs in an EP, so that they can just enjoy it, basically.
All right. So let's talk about beefs. Okay. Looking at our industry right now, I think mostly if people most of the artists are into beefs. True of us?
True.
So what do you think about beefs in our industry?
Well, I believe everyone and their strategies, right? But I don't feel the music industry should be a battlefield like we are trying to create it, like paint it to be. Like, it's not a battlefield. I mean, there are certain genres of music that encourage battle. You get it? So let's say like the dancehall genre, like this, they really like this whole like face off kind of thing, like battling people. And I think the hip hop fraternity too also have that kind of thing. But I feel like in Ghana we are trying to put beef in every single genre, and it doesn't make sense. I mean, if I do soul music, I don't expect to go battle another soul musician. And it's like it's everywhere now. It's like everybody wants to fight somebody just so news can be created. And it's bad. It's bad because for posterity, the kids are also watching. We are not the only ones going to be musicians. People came before us. And if we should leave beef, an industry that is like reeking with beef, like people that are just beefing anyhow, if like we want to trend, you have to beef somebody. I mean, I don't think it's the best thing. It's not healthy. I mean, it has made the industry a bit interesting, but right now I say yeah bro, so like one feature, like no need.
So what you are saying is beef in the industry is not good, right?
To some genres is good, but it doesn't have to be too much. You get it? Because I mean, if you feel like you have a beef with this person, it should go on for a while, and I mean that should be it. But that shouldn't be the go-to thing for every artist. It's like now if you want to beef, if you want to blow, you have to beef somebody. It's like Offei, if you want to blow, beef somebody, beef Kwame Eugene, beef Kim Promise, beef. Nah, that's not my style. And I believe there are a lot of people that are also beefing now.
Sure.
That it wasn't their style, that wasn't their intention from the beginning. But I'm sure maybe it's like people that have been able to influence them and say that beef somebody so that you can make it. And that doesn't it takes out the quality of our sound. Because how many times do we hear our brothers Nigerians beefing each other? And I mean, you would even we heard of Wizkid and Davido beefing, and it wasn't that serious. We heard of Burna Boy and Davido beefing, and they were just posting what they have, the cars they have, and stuff like that. Was all. Like nobody.
But someone like Shatawale, he thinks beefing is business. But some of the artists take it personal.
That's the thing. So you see, he is taking it as a business. You get it. So obviously, he knows when to stop and when to start something else. Because you'd realize if he has something to promote or to bring out, that's when he also comes out and talks about. But you realize people forget that there are certain times that he's very quiet for a long time, and that's like his brand that he brought. So that's what he brought out, like beefing people. That was what he brought. So that doesn't mean that somebody to a bit more like if they are even doing it fatal like before Bona, but the person they try do you get it. But I feel like we should just try and ease up on it, like that whole beef thing, and just enjoy quality music for what it is. Let's enjoy. If an artist releases a song, let's just enjoy it for what it is. Let's promote it for the quality that is he's trying to display, not the fact that he has to create a news around it before. You get it? Because I don't know why. I just don't know why. But let's take my brother Mr. Drew. So Mr. Drew, they came out, he and Creamy and Sako, they came out with Jay. Jay was like last year. I heard the song the first day, I fell in love with the song. And the song, I was like, I wasn't impressed how it did like the first couple of weeks when it came out. And it waited until I think this year that it peaked. And it peaked, people didn't still know who Mr. Drew was. Meanwhile, he has dropped like 2 songs prior to Dre. You get it, as a personal artist, and he's a very good singer. But people had to wait for his issue with Rotimi to hit, like the internet, the social media, like this one realm, before people would know that okay, this guy is Mr. Drew, so let's start listening to him. It doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't always have to be a bad news. What if the person has done something good? You get it. So I feel like news, whether good or bad, should move with the same wavelength. It should move the same way. That's the way for it now. I feel that's the way for it now. Today I woke up and I saw something trending. There's this Nigerian blogger who was talking about Ghanaian bloggers and the kind of content they promote, and that they should wise up, because at the end of the day, you guys are posting beef every time, quarrel between this person and that person. Papa no this and that, like a whole lot, and it has gone and it's serious. Yeah, it's serious. It has gone to parliament, like a whole like government is now talking now, and it's bad. If somebody should Google Ghana right now, the person should be able to see artists like and actors, actress, like a lot of things that are going on like artistically in Ghana that people are not paying attention to. It's bad.
The beefs in Ghana there is everybody, from musicians to actors to politicians.
Everybody and you know these people and these politicians, they would use anything that would help them win an election or help them do something, like they get what they want. So if that's what is trending, they'll also jump on a bandwagon. But we as creatives, we are doing ourselves a displeasure, because at the end of the day, it's our industry that we are painting black. And funny enough, a lot of like the movie industry and all this, we are all just taking a nosedive, and it's bad. I won't lie, it's very bad. Like it's just I don't know, but
So let me ask you this question before we wrap up. Let me ask you this question. So Offei, right now maybe you be in your house and someone will call you, Charlie, can promise the beef you for some track beat up. Will you reply?
oh, I mean, if it be if I listen what he talk, way I feel like oh I for feel reply because me if I believe so much in my craft, I believe so much in myself. If you should attack my craft, I would attack you lyrically. But if you should attack me personally, it's just like somebody insulting me like on the road or something. Somebody just meeting me, random person, and just having a personal beef with me. I won't mind you. But if it's like you're attacking the whole brand that I've tried to build, suffered to build, and you're trying to attack it lyrically, I'm also going to face you lyrically, basically.
All right, so so I'm talking to Offei. But before Offei will go, Offei, we are in the COVID-19 era. You know that, right? So you have to say something to your people watching you right now.
Okay, so all I can just say is it just people really talk about social distancing and washing your hands and sanitizing and all of that. It's very good to do that, but I believe that the most important thing is actually tackling the thing from the root. Your body has been created in a way, God has created your body in a way that you have an army inside of you, and that army fights every form of sickness. No sickness is bigger than your immune system that's inside your white blood cells. So all I can say is we need to build it. We need to watch what we eat, we need to watch what we drink, we need to watch our lifestyle. So we need to take our vitamins, we need to take in our fruits, we need to take in a lot of fluids and just exercise, just change our lifestyle basically to just fight any, whether it's COVID-19, whether it's COVID 2021 or whatever that will come later on. We just need to build our immune system, and I feel that is the main thing that I want to tell my fans. I mean, we've all heard about the whole nose masks and things. We are tired about hearing that. Build your immune system. If the pathogen should enter your body's going to fight it, basically.
Charlie, I can say science, Lele. Build your immune system. Offei said it, not me. So I would like to say a very big thank you to Offei for passing through. I would do like this. All right. So that's Offei, and that's Offei, that's Offei. So you're watching Samarama TV, and that's where I draw the curtains on today's showbiz. I'd like to say a very big thank you to my production team and also to Offei and also to his PA for passing through our studios. But watch out for our political segment right here on Samarama TV. I'm Offei, I am coming for our blackness. I'm out. Bye.